If you want, that's okay.
Whatever.
I'll give you the
If it's easy, sure.
Just talks a little bit about what it was like when
Welcome to Plymouth
get accounts from
Plantation.
both sides and whatnot.
Get
Yeah,
ready.
you guys can take these.
Today you will come face to face with the 17th century.
You're in it. A little bit of you.
I'm in it.
Yeah. They're like throwing you down.
Oh, this is that.
Well, it's got the snippets from all the
Plymouth
different
conjures up the familiar tale
Pretty
of
sure.
two pilgrims, brave souls who sailed Mayflower and invited friendly Indians to a Thanksgiving feast. But today, you'll go beyond this happily ever after myth to discover the true story of two different cultures from two very different perspectives. The English colonists and the Wampanoag people.
Now more and more ships come. They're carrying wild, dangerous men, strange animals, and muskets.
We builded our town on an unpeopled place, inhabited only by wild beasts and wild men.
One of the English asked for one of our boys to give to his brother as a gift. What kind of people are these?
I understand there are some Indians that would be rid of us, rid of all Englishmen. But our king, he hath granted us leave to plant ourselves here.
Your journey into this fascinating and sometimes conflicting history begins as you leave the visitor center and travel to the exhibits. The Wampanoag home site, the 1627 English village, the craft center, Nye Barn, Mayflower 2. The first exhibit is down the woodland path at the Wampanoag home site. Here, the museum staff are native people dressed in traditional clothes. They demonstrate traditional activities, but they speak in English from a modern perspective.
Hi, and welcome to the Wampanoag home site. I'm going inside the nursery too, to talk about our history.
You might be wondering why we're not playing characters from the past. In this way, we can talk about Wampanoag history, past and present. We can also answer questions about myths and stereotypes of Native people.
Remember, at Plymouth, you're the explorer. So jump in, ask lots of questions.
What are you doing with the fire?
It's the Wampanoag language still spoken.
What do you do with the corn?
Did the children go to school?
How do you carry the baby?
And you'll get some great answers.
Here, we're making a mashoon. A mashoon is a traditional vessel.
Yes, you would always cook your food over the fire. You can make parched corn, which isn't as fluffy as modern popcorn.
Here, you'll discover a history that began years before the English colonists landed at Plymouth. When the Wampanoag called this place Patuxet.
Our history tells us we were created here. We've been here longer than any ancestor could remember.
My people live in more than 60 villages, from the islands of Nantucket north to Wessagusset.
Our way of life is ancient and well established. We have all that we need.
We care for the land. Food grows in abundance. We are the land, and the land is us.
The Wampanoag way of life was interrupted long before Mayflower arrived, when European traders and fishermen came to the Wampanoag homeland.
When these strangers come, we trade with them. But now we have learned to be very cautious.
The Wampanoag had good reason to be cautious.
Get on the board!
English traders kidnapped many native people along the coast.
Take him!
In 1614, at least 20 Wampanoag men were taken from Tuxedo. These native people were brought back to Europe as curiosities and sold as slaves.
Let me go!